Hello, beautiful human, and welcome back to Reignite Your Soul and day number 9 of your self-love challenge. Today we're going to be talking about confidence. And the very first thing that I want you to know is that confidence is learned. So if you don't have it right now, you're not shit out of luck. You can totally learn how to do that, right? It's not like it's a you got it or you don't, sorry for your loss kind of thing. And you've really just got to remove that I'm not special belief that you might have. So remove those goggles, take off those I'm not special goggles because they're no longer serving you. And I want you to think of this as you're relearning how to be you. You're going through your school of humanness, how to learn your emotions, how to move forward and how to grow, and how to really reignite your soul, like we've been talking about, right? And confidence in yourself is just like a subject in school. So I want you to take a second to check in with yourself and think, like, how many hours per week for your life so far have you dedicated to changing your thoughts and working on yourself? So you can think of how many hours you've put into that confidence in self subject. Maybe you've done some podcasts. Maybe you've listened to some personal development books or read some personal development books. You're on day number 9 today of your self-love challenge, so that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Maybe you're starting to become aware of your negative patterns that you have on a day-to-day basis. And maybe right now you're really looking to change them. So out of all of the other shit that has been going on in your life for however many years you've been on this planet, in your life so far, how many hours can you confidently say you've consciously invested into that confidence in yourself and learning who you are? And I say consciously because it's probably very minimal, right? Like, it's probably very minimal, and maybe you're well on your way now. You're pretty good on your journey. Like, you're starting to really get into this whole personal development thing. But there's always more to learn, and that's the coolest thing. And a fun little fact for you guys is that 95% of who you are by the time you're 35 years old is actually a memorized state of being. You've done something so many times that your body is now doing it better than your brain. So what I mean by that is that 95% of the things that you do on a daily basis are just a routine for you. It's like you're on autopilot, right? Like brushing your teeth. Depending how long you've been in your current job. How many times have you been driving on your way to work and you're not even 100% sure how the heck you got there? You're like, did I even drive? Like, what the heck was I doing? That's because it's just all on autopilot. How many times when somebody says, hi, how are you? You just say, I'm good. And you? How are you doing? You don't even actually think about the answer. You just say you're good. They're all just memorized. And you've been running on this program for so long. And chances are, challenging your beliefs and thoughts and learning what truly excites you, that was not on that 95% of the memorized things that you've been doing for your life up to this point, right? Chances are it's not. And the reason is because we weren't taught this, right? Like, we live in such a powerful time right now in evolution where we're so blessed to have this freedom of speech and the freedom to learn and grow and have access to unlimited resources with the internet, right? Like, the internet literally connects us all. Like, we have the ability to communicate with people and share ideas with people from all the way across the frickin' planet. Like, do you realize how new and revolutionary this is? Like, I know I didn't even, like, I started thinking about this and I'm like, holy Hannah, my grandparents, they didn't have cell phones. They didn't have computers. They didn't have the internet, Wi-Fi at your freaking fingertips. All this stuff is so new, but we take it for granted. But remember that the belief system has not went through that evolution yet. And that's where we come in. That's where we get to make the choice to be able to change the way that we move forward in the world. Like, do you think that your grandparents or even like your parents sometimes, do you think that they would have had the choice to say no to what their parents believed in? There's probably like a very small few that were like completely rebellious, like the hippies. and like did rebel, and they created their own new belief system because they were really strongly in tune with their intuition and what their soul wanted, and they just didn't give a crap what other people thought. They went off and they did their own thing, but they were seen as rebels, right? The majority of our grandparents and our parents, they did what they were told because that's what they were supposed to do, right? They would have got in trouble if they were to say no or to talk back or say something that wasn't in alignment with the way that their parents thought. Like, we're so blessed right now. Like, this lack of expression, this lack of freedom has been passed on from generation to generation. And we now have the power, with the abundance in our grasp that the universe is providing us right now in this crazy epic time we live in, to really break that cycle and create a better, more open and progressive world. Like, how crazy is that? Like, are you up for the challenge? Because I know I am. So I really hope that you are as well. So to get back to the question for you. So how much have you really invested into your life growth so far? Your humanness. You're taking time to block out that noise and really listen to what your soul truly wants. Like, can we all agree to put on our why the fuck not me goggles here for a bit and put our ego in the trunk and get ready to learn? Like, sorry, Patricia, but you're going in the trunk for a little bit. We're going to ditch the pity parties, I wish I could do that. Oh, I wish I could do what that person did. I wish I could dress like that person. Oh my gosh. I wish that I could live like that person. I wish that I was that confident. Like, bitch, please. Patricia, get the fuck in that trunk, right? Like, I can and I will achieve these things on my heart when I invest my time into the right projects. I want you to repeat that to yourself. I can and I will achieve the things on my heart when I invest my time into the right projects. And what better project to work on than yourself? Like, am I right? Like, there is no better project. This is going to be an investment that you're always going to reap the rewards on. So just a reminder that confidence is learned. Like, we can all agree that it takes time. And as much as I would love to have thousands of people walking out in the world confident as fuck after listening to this podcast, it realistically won't happen, right? I'm not like a magician. But what will happen is that you're going to learn minimum one thing that you can take away and apply into your daily life. And you're going to agree to be easy on yourself and be open to learning and open to growing, and also open to sharing what you learn and sharing what you are learning about yourself. Because as you teach what you're learning, you're actually reinforcing this into your brain. And when you are teaching things and you're reinforcing it into your brain, you're actually having new neural pathways form in your brain. So you're literally changing your DNA. And that's like a proven thing. Like, it's crazy shit. Like, by changing your thoughts and reinforcing that pattern, that new pattern that you want to create, you're actually going to create new neural pathways that are forming in your brain so that you can continue on that path. Like, that's freaking mind-blowing. Like, it's so crazy. Science is so cool. Such a nerd. I love it. So how can we improve our confidence? So I want you to close your eyes for a second. So first off, make sure you're not driving. This probably is not one of the podcasts that you want to be doing when you're on the go or multitasking. This is 100% going to be a podcast that, if this is what you're doing right now, turn it off and come back to it when you have some time for yourself. So I want you to take a second to close your eyes. I want you to allow your ego to come back out of that trunk just for a brief second. So unlock the door, allow it back out. I want you to keep your why the fuck not me goggles on, okay? So keep them on. And I want you to have a civilized conversation with your ego, with him or her. And I want you to ask. So I want you to ask, why am I not confident? Why am I not able to achieve this confidence in a specific area of my life? What area is it that you really want to improve in? Get specific and ask it. What excuses are coming up? Why aren't you able to achieve this? Okay, so I want you to take a second and write those down in your junk journal. By doing this, you're going to be uncovering more of those limiting beliefs. So you're going to be uncovering more of those goggles. There's so many different brands of goggles that are going to come up, right? So it's about uncovering them. So asking yourself those questions and taking some time, pause this if you need to, ask yourself those questions, write them down, and take time to think about this. There's no rush in this. So you're going to uncover more of these limiting beliefs, these goggles that you've picked up over the years. And maybe you're starting to realize, like, the negative programming has allowed you to pick up so many thoughts, beliefs, and stories that don't serve you. You're starting to figure out you've got a little bit of a goggle fetish. And it's okay. No judgment, right? So I want you to thank your ego. I want you to put him or her back away safely in the trunk for now. Say, thank you. I've got this. And we're going to trade in those goggles for more stylish shades that you can confidently wear, okay? So once you've written down all of those excuses, those limiting beliefs that have been holding you back from becoming your true confident self, I want you to take some time to turn them into some positive affirmations. So we already talked about this, so you want to make sure that you're speaking as if it's already happened or it's in the process of happening. So whatever those negative beliefs were, I want you to flip them into a positive. If you're ever unsure, feel free to post them into the Facebook group and we can do them together and I can help you with that. So when you're doing your positive affirmations, I want you to have some fun with this, okay? I want you to dream big. I want you to create a freaking epic, legendary story that you can freaking confidently live into. Like, this is your ideal self. Remember, it doesn't have to seem achievable yet. You're releasing the how and you're trusting that you're going to be put in the specific challenges where you will learn the lessons required to achieve that ideal self and develop the qualities that are required. So I want you to remove the judgment behind those big aspirations that you have. Like, your ego is still locked away so you can have permission to dream big for yourself. So maybe you want to use some positive affirmations. I can give you guys some examples of some that I love and that you may resonate with. If you resonate with them, feel free to take them and add them into your current list of positive affirmations that you have. So maybe you want to do, I am powerful and I believe in myself. Everything I desire is possible. I am in charge of how I feel today. My confidence is solid and unbreakable. I have the power to create the life that I want. I deserve the best and I accept the best now. All I need is already within me. I love being me. I am fiercely capable. Every challenge that I go through is a gift. I accept and love all of me. I am surrounded by love and I choose to accept love into my heart. So these may be some positive affirmations that you really resonate with and you want to add to your list. And I want you to feel it when you say it. Everything in life is energy. When you're writing down these beliefs, write them in capital letters. Make them super bold. Put some exclamation marks in there. Like exclamation mark that shit. Exclamation. Bacon on the mind. I want you to actually feel it. Like, you can transfer your energy into words. And you can put that energy onto paper. Everything in life is energy. So when you're doing this, be intentional about everything that you're doing. Like I said, put it in cap locks. Make it bold. Do it in a fun color. Don't do it in your boring blue or black. Do it in a red, pink, orange. Do it in some fun color that you like. Okay? Like, this is so exciting. Like, this is literally what your dreams and your future is made out of. And just know that you may doubt yourself right now, but I know that you're so ready to walk this planet with frickin' confidence. Okay? So I do have a meditative clearing for us to do today on confidence. So this is super important that you aren't doing this while driving. And this is super serious because it is a meditation. And when you get into your internal world, You're clearly not focusing on your external world, which is where the road is. Okay? So make sure that you're doing this when you have a chance to sit down, to relax, to breathe, to feel safe. Allow yourself to get comfortable. Okay, so if you're somewhere that you're not in that place right now, I want you to pause me and I want you to take the time to go get comfortable right now. So now that you're somewhere that you're nice and comfortable, I want you to allow yourself to just kind of cozy in. And I want you to close your eyes. So I want you to take a few deep breaths in, breathing nice and deeply, nice and slow, in and out. I want you to take a big deep breath in, and I want you to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And I want you to hold it at the top for 3, 2, 1. And then I want you to exhale for 3. 3, 2, 1. And then hold it for 3. And then you're going to breathe in again for 3. 1, 2, 3. And hold it for 3. 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 3. 3, 2, 1. And do this a few more times. So repeat this 2 more times. And just allow your body to settle in. Know that you're completely safe. It's okay to open up your heart and your mind and allow yourself new possibilities for yourself. So I want you to let your body know that it's safe. I want you to clear your mind of any thoughts and concerns. And if your mind wanders throughout this, don't worry, just keep pulling it on back. So I want you to allow yourself to be present in this moment. I want you to allow your ego to speak freely right now and feel. I want you to allow your body to express the emotions freely without judgment. So when you think back, when you think about all of the times in your life where you felt like you weren't good enough, maybe you were made fun of, you were laughed at, you were bullied, or you felt dumb or unworthy, I want you to think about those times in your life that really stand out to you. When you think about all of those times, I want you to focus in on your body. Where do you feel that expression most? Maybe you feel it in your neck, your chest, wherever it is in your body. I want you to focus in on it right now. I want you to focus on it, and I want you to rate it from a scale from 1 to 10. So 1 is a very light, easy sensation, super easy. And 10 is a very heavy, and it feels super hard and painful to think of all those times. So I want you to imagine a very dark, black energy in that space. You can feel it, and you have this knowing that it doesn't belong there, and it no longer serves you, and you're ready to let it go. All of this negative energy trapped inside you. It served you. It served its purpose. And you're ready to let it go and move on. And know that it is safe to let it go. It's safe to surrender. It's safe to allow the new version of yourself that's emerging to come out. And know that it may feel uncomfortable and new to you right now, but just trust that like you allowed that dark energy to come in and make a home, you're now ready to step into your light, allow the darkness to leave, and allow that light to reside there and make that its home. So in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that you're standing in a field. There's amazing green grass. It's long, flowing in the wind. The smell of the clean, fresh, cool air. The feeling of the warmth of the sun on your skin. You can hear the trees rustling in the wind. You can hear the birds chirping, singing their beautiful songs. You can hear a river off faintly in the distance. And you're feeling super good right now. So I want you to look down at your hand. And you notice in your hand is a deflated balloon. So I want you to lift that balloon up to your mouth, and begin to blow it up. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine that black energy leaving your body and blowing up that balloon. And as you do that, when you exhale, you're blowing out all of those times where you felt unworthy. You're letting go of all of the times where you didn't feel good enough. You're letting go of all of the times that you've been made fun of, you've been laughed at, you felt bullied, you felt alone. I want you to blow all of it into that balloon. And keep seeing that black come up your neck, out your mouth, and into that balloon. And just know that this balloon is strong enough to hold everything that you have inside of you. And just know that you're so ready to let it go. So I want you to keep blowing into that balloon until all of that dark energy is gone. I want you to imagine it coming from your body, out your mouth and into that balloon with ease. You've been hanging on to this for so long, and it's so ready to leave you. It did its job. It kept you safe for so long, and you're ready to let it go. I want you to feel how good it feels to let it go, to surrender and just know that it's okay to let it go. So with one last big deep breath in and one last big exhale, the last little bit of those negative emotions is into that balloon. I want you to let it all go. So once it's all in that balloon, in your mind's eye, I want you to tie up that balloon in a nice little knot. And I want you to raise up your arm above your head, and I want you to let that balloon go. And as you let it go, you're watching it go up and up and up into the nice, clear blue sky. It's going up further and further and further until a big gust of wind comes and takes it away. It's out of sight. You feel so much lighter. You feel relieved. You feel excited. You start taking a few big, deep breaths in. You refocus back in on this amazing green pasture that you're standing in. The green grass, the smell of the clean, fresh, cool air, the feel of the warmth of the sun on your skin, the trees rustling in the wind, those birds singing their little beautiful songs, the feeling of lightness, like so much just came out of your body and you're so much better right now. So as you take your next big deep breath in, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in this nice fresh air. I want you to imagine a nice light pink loving color. And as you inhale, it starts filling up your body. Comes in your mouth, in your throat, through your lungs and your chest, through your arms, your legs. This feeling of lightness, abundance, confidence. Breathing in this amazing, loving pink air as it swirls around in your body. Feels so warm. The feelings of being invincible. The feelings of being capable of anything. Feel it. Feel how good it feels to have so much love within you. As you take in another big deep breath in, that amazing pink fresh air. You're breathing in that love to heal all of those wounds. The love to move forward in your life. To feel that confidence within you. The love to forgive yourself and release all expectations and any feelings of needing to be a certain way. It's okay to open up your heart again. It's okay to show the world who you truly are. Know that you are eternally loved and you are so capable of walking through life with this confidence to achieve everything you want in life. Take some more time to breathe it in. Feel it. What does that love feel like? That warmth, that confidence, that abundance, that freedom. What does it feel like? Really take a second to feel it. And know that you're so worthy of feeling all of it, all the time. So I want you to take a few more big deep breaths in and really, really soak it all in. Take a few more big deep breaths in. And with one last big deep breath in, I want you to exhale it out. So I want you to open up your eyes, and I want you to check back in with yourself. How do you feel right now? I want you to re-rate that feeling in your body from 1 to 10. And just know that it's totally okay if you're feeling emotional right now. Maybe you're feeling a little bit nauseous. There's no right or wrong way to how you're currently feeling right now. The way that you're feeling right now is exactly perfect. And maybe you weren't able to focus through this and you re-rated it on still a high number. Know that you can redo this over and over and over again as many times as you need until you get this belief down below a 3 or to a 0. You're so ready to move on and release these old beliefs. You're so ready to step into this confident version of yourself. How awesome does that feel? So I want you to take some time now and journal about how good you feel right now. And if you feel open to it, I want you to write some situations down in your junk journal that came up in your mind that you're ready to let go of. Maybe people that you're ready to forgive. And maybe that person is yourself. Take some time to journal in your junk journal. Let it all out. And just know that it's okay to feel the way that you feel right now. And you're so ready to move on. I also want you to take some time and write in your other journal. Write how good it feels to feel confident, to feel loved. And just know that next time you have that feeling come up in your body, that feeling where you're unconfident, I want you to think of this feeling that you're having right now and know that it's possible for you. The feeling that you're having right now is just proof that this exists for you and that you can achieve this more and more and more as you choose to put the time and effort into invest it into your own self. So when you're feeling unconfident, I want you to think of this feeling. I want you to pull your shoulders back. I want you to sit up a little bit taller. I want you to lift your head up a little bit more. Lift that chin up. I want you to remind yourself that you're a freaking kick-ass human and you're put on this planet for a reason and you're so much stronger than you freaking could ever imagine. And just know that I believe in you so, so much. And that belief that you have in yourself right now is enough to move you forward and take it step by step by step. And you're going to get there. You're going to start achieving this more and more and more as you continue to put this work in. So just remember that it's totally safe to open up your heart. It's totally safe to open up your mind and know that I love you and that I'm so proud of you for putting in the work on yourself, for choosing to heal, for choosing that growth, and for choosing to keep coming back here. And if this is something that you have found value in, please share what you're learning with other people. Share this podcast, because the more that we can all choose this growth, choose to be vulnerable, and choose to heal, the better this frickin' world is going to be for all of us. So have the most beautiful, beautiful day or night, and know that I love you and I'm so proud of you. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day number 10 of your self-love challenge. Bye, guys.